Hello, my friends. I have a bit of a different video for you today. Lately, I have been very inspired by one particular YouTube artist. Her name is Denise Love, and I will have her video linked down below. Anyway, she does a lot of abstract art, and in one of her videos, particularly, I noticed she worked with a lot of graphite, which I love. And in this video, every single material she used, I happen to also have. So the next day, I came down to my studio and started creating, and I have not looked back. It's just a very fun practice and exercise. I don't follow everything she does to the T, but when I first start out, it just kind of helps you get going, helps you get your creative juices going to maybe follow some kind of structure to get you going. So that's what I have been doing. In her videos, every once in a while, she'll take an art prompt, which I happen to have a color cube, the same thing she was using in her video. And I go to my random number generator and have it pull a number for me. And this last one, as you can see, was this one. So I went around my studio collecting all the materials that were these colors and created this nice piece of work. And then actually one of my first ones were these guys. I did 4 at once and cut them up. I forget, I don't have the card out any longer, but it was like a very dark navy blue and this weird yellowish green color. And yeah, it was just greens and blues and white. And I just had so much fun with these. So it doesn't really matter what size. I've enjoyed any of the sizes. I think today I'm going to try a really large one. So I thought, you know, my viewers might like to see this process and try it yourselves. I've really enjoyed it. But I will have Denise Love's video down below and her whole channel. Please go check it out. She was way better at explaining her process than I'm going to be. But let's put these away and go ahead and go to the color cube and pick out our palette for today. All right, so here's the color cube. These are all numbered now. I video on my phone, so I'm going to have to pull my number and I will come right back. Okay, so I got 93. Ta-da! Oh, that's summery. Yes, we're going in, well, it's fallish too. We've got some fall colors, but it's very summery. You know what? This is a great bridge between summer and fall. Nice colors, and if you flip these over, it gives you a variety of shades and tints. So we have sky blue, amber, crimson, flame, and slate gray. All right, I'm going to go ahead and collect some materials, and we'll go over everything. Now, I don't always use everything I pull out, but I try to get out a nice variety around me so I don't have to go searching for things. So, give me a few moments. I will collect a whole bunch of fun materials, and we'll get right on it. All right, let's go over what we're working with. Now, to start off the painting, we're going to use this Graphite XL Derwent. I don't know what you call these, sticks, chunks, blocks. And I picked the soft, not the very soft. The very soft almost looked blackish, but just the soft looked more gray. We'll go here next. I have picked out a Daniel Smith watercolor stick in alizarin crimson. This will probably be some mark making to begin with, and this reactivates with water. It's just like a watercolor stick. All right, other base items. My swatch is up on my wall, but this is a Sketchbox signature watercolor powder in orange, and it was very flamey. We have Kirataki. I think this is from the Nouveau palette for a sky blue. This here it came from an indie brand, and I really don't know what the name of the indie brand was, but it's a slate color that's very granulating. This is a Supervision in brown gold, a super granulating color. For some fluff and sparkle, these are from goodness. I don't know. I got them from sketch boxes. Anyway, this silverish gray kind of leans blue, which I think will go just fine because this has got blue in it. And really I could use this reddish color or this orangey color to give it a little bit of interest if I need to, if there's just too much silver action going on, because I have another silver sparkly to put on top. So I'll probably use these two. So these two swatched out, or this, not sure. Something of these three. Now for making marks on top of some of this, I have some Hero Arts reactive ink. This was Fruit Punch, but it was very orange. More sparklies on top. We have the Hero Arts Glimmer Metallic ink. I have the Liquid Basics acrylic in light blue. I always will use white, usually in these, with a stamp of some sort on top. And then I picked out these pastels. These all feel like Sennelier that match these for just random mark making on top. Well, goodness, I almost grabbed the wrong paper. That was hot pressed. I wanted cold pressed because I like the nice texture. I have a lot of granulating watercolors here, so you want to see that in this paper. Yes, can't believe I almost grabbed the smooth stuff. That just wouldn't be the same effect. Anyway, so this is a 10 by 14. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tape this down, get ready. And I don't know if I'll be in time to get it yet tonight. It's getting kind of late, but if not, we will just film some abstract goodness tomorrow. All right, so she in her videos always starts out with some kind of mark making. And at first I thought she was just crazy, but then I realized it really does help just not staring at a white page. It kind of just gets you going and flowing. So that's what we're going to do with this charcoal first. And, you know, no rhyme or reason, just start making little marks. Our first layers are dry. Here is our color palette. I mean, I think we're doing really well with sticking to these colors. Is this a color palette I would ever choose? No. But that's what makes these fun. It takes you out of your comfort zone and really makes you work with colors you would never, ever dream or think of. So now, next, I think what I'm going to do next, I think I'm going to work with the shimmery ones and put in some little, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put some of the shimmery stuff down next. And then I think I'm going to do some stamping with white and maybe some stenciling with this blue and then make some finishing marks. I really don't know. Let's just wing it. How about that? Right, so I have committed to this. Gosh, I don't even know where I got the stamp. I really like this texture it gives with white. I'll probably use this in every abstract I ever do. I just really like this one. And then I broke out my squares. And then I noticed I have some circly things going on, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or maybe these. I don't know. I might actually break out my airbrush and do white over these. I don't know. We'll see. Right, so I'm breaking out my airbrush here. If you have one, great. If not, you can still use a sponge. I'm going to use my white Artist Fluid Acrylic by Blick. And now this is fluid, so this should be fine going through my airbrush, but if not, I always have some airbrush medium nearby by Golden. It's just liquidy. It thins out your paint so you can put it through your airbrush. This should be fine though. If not, I'll add some. And you always want to test it out on a piece of paper. Right, let's assess. I don't think I need to add either of these on top, so we're going to put this off to the side. Just a couple of lines, a couple of marks. That'll be good. Let's go ahead and take off our tape, and then I'm going to have to spray it because I've got pastels on it. Actually, maybe I should spray that before I'm going to do that before I take my tape off. Okay, now let's see what we got. All right, I think this turned out pretty good. Let's see what it looks like in a matte or a frame. Okay, so here's an option with a cream-colored matte. So it's hard for me not to capture this without a glare on it, but just look what a nice matte and frame does to anything. It looks fantastic under glass. Yeah, at first I'm like, oh, these colors aren't really my thing. But you know what? That looks fantastic. All right, guys, let me know down below if you like these abstract videos. I'm trying to do new things, new content. Let me know down below what you would like to see from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!